You heard some stuff. Just telling you now. I told my mom to do it. I told her to come. Told her to come in and say it. But then I realized how dumb it was. So then I took, what's it called? So I ended the video because I realized how stupid it was.
He lying.
I'm really not. Alright. Jeez, I'm number 22 now? Pebbles! Can't get Pebs. She's messing with your hockey rink. Bro. I don't care. Whose fault is that? You're dumb. You can grab it from her. Come on now. Well, it's ringing early or late? Oh, the mound wasn't there. Only if the mound wasn't there. Pebbles, move. Sorry, that's me, doggy. Get out, ball. Thank you. Bye-bye. Triple, baby. That's a... Who's dumb? What do we do? And now she has your chapstick too.
Where?
Right there.
That's yours.
Are you dumb? Oh yeah, the red one's yours.
Yeah.
The red one, she was like biting into and everything. Rip. Double O, baby. Better than you, though. Thanks for completing the goal to continue the series, which was 5 subs or 5 views or 5 likes. So I had, I think, 7 views and about 5 likes. So thank you guys. 200. 2,000. Oh, solid 2,000. Pebbles. No, it's mine. Comment down below your favorite baseball team and your favorite player. I know they suck, but Mine's the Orioles, obviously. Favorite player. I don't really have a favorite player, but if I did, I don't know.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball
Shut
is
up,
on
stop
the
peeing.
air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight, the first. Number 22 will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And with that, let's see how Harrisburg will line it up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Number 22 will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop.
I know I'm batting 7, but...
Here's the 0-1. Pitch swung on
It
and
always
hit
looks
in
like
the
he's
air.
about to pick off.
Corner
Pick off.
has a beat on it,
His windup's tricky.
and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete, and Bowie is out in front, 4-0. At the plate, Malcolm Reeves. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Here we go, infield. Knock it down.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly.
That's
The
a
second for
slow
1.
You guys are actually slow.
George Saldana will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. To short.
Why didn't I 360?
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort there.
I'm still in baseball. Why didn't I 360?
Vance Horner
That's why I
gets
didn't get him
another
out. I
crack
didn't
right here.
360.
He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Grounded to short.
You better
And the
duck
throw
him,
just
buddy.
does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left
You're
on.
leading off.
Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. And we are tied 4-4. Number 22 will stand in for the 3rd time
Probably
now.
gonna be
Still
0
without a
3.
hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on.
And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Here we go, Mason. Here we go.
Solo shot to right center. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
How's this for a welcome to the ball?
Imagine that
Anthony
didn't count as a
Mosher
home
will
run.
step in. He doubled home a couple
Like
his last
bounces
time.
out
Even at a
of the
ball and a
park and
strike,
then it
here's the
comes
pitch.
back in.
Hit
No
to
home
short.
run.
Throw,
Darn.
and he's called out on a close play at first. Ronnie Gant will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not
But it's
too
1 or
worried about this
2,
guy
but it's
jumping
1
the
or
yard on you
2.
here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting. He's out.
On to second for the force out, and the
Just
side is
barely
retired.
got the
So
out.
no
Oh, it's 'cause
runs
the third
here,
baseman
no
is
hits,
number 12.
no errors.
I see.
Number 22 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the
I got
middle
him bottom
inning. This
7.
was a turning point
And I
here.
batted in
A
6th.
solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Okay.
Oh, and he turns another
2
one
home runs
around
in a
here.
row?
And his
Damn,
fine
Chowder.
ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
2 for 4.
Doug
For 2
Sutherland will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break
The
situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back.
for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Bay Sox win it 8-4. Good night, everybody.
Don't need help on one. I don't want help on one thing.
For the Senators, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 26 minutes.
Break the uneven number.
Thank you for joining us
I
here
don't know.
tonight.
I mean,
And we
that wasn't
to please
even.
drive home safely.
Pal, what are you doing? Back up. Back up. Shut up. Quiet, man. Probably as far as I'm gonna get. Depends how much this is. 22 and 12. Ooh. Okay, I upgraded bunting by 1. I'm gonna do about.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Bowie Bay Sox. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
The draft, and yeah.
Number 22 will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And they'll get the man at third here at least. But in the interim, Rolando Reyna leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but can't let this guy settle in out there.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
I'll take it.
Number 22 steps in now.
Oh, counts for a hit.
Number 22.
Okay.
Wait for your pitch right here. Let's get your pitch.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home.
Right here.
The runner from second crosses the plate. The
Beat the
runner
ball,
from
beat the
first
ball.
comes all the way around to score.
That's an out.
And he's out trying for third. Number 22 will try it again. He's got a couple of doubles thus far.
Yeah, he's swinging it well. He's found some gaps. Might be interesting to see if they pitch him any differently this time around.
That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Here you go now. Come on now.
Henry Urrutia will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. He's running towards second. High pop-up. Mendez is there for it.
He went long. Oh my God, I was out.
And that retires the side.
So
no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. The Bay Sox lead this thing 3-0.
Let's turn it. Come on now.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Ronnie Gant, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Okay, so semi-close to the game.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
And you're just not going to get a better double play ball than this one. He's in perfect position, but then I think his hands got started a little bit before the ball got to him. The old saying, be quick, but don't hurry. This one's going to wind up a very costly error.
Number 22 will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Rocket to third. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Oh, my God. What are you doing? Why did you go three? Go three, are you
and
done?
he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. And Bowie is out in front. 4-2.
You guys don't know how to base run. Jesus.
Vance Horner will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Rolando Reyna stands in now with 1 down and a runner at first. That would be the go-ahead run if they can find a way to get him all the way around. Double play is in order, however. Hit back toward the mound. There's one, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9, due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And we are tied 4-4. Number 22 will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
He's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Hey, your pitch, no one better.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Horner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
I was barehanded. I was like, oh my God, that was a horrible hit. If he could barehand.
George Saldana will come on now to start things out in the 10th. And you have to figure the momentum is swirling on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up the 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
This is a very good approach here with 2 strikes.
Malcolm Reeves will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
Right, so basically
and a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
To short. Reined in.
Oh my God, I'm
a quick out number 1.
Watch home.
Andres Mendez comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course.
We're not going to be able to get a run in the bottom 7.
Come on, guys.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to the plate.
Wow.
The tag. He's safe.
That would have been awesome.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
And we welcome you back to today's minor league. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Bowie Bay Sox. Number 22 will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's quickly 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first.
Quickly behind on an 0-2.
Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. With a moment now, let's see how Harrisburg. Malcolm Reeves will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Number 22 will dig in. 0-for-1 here in this one.
The batter, number 22.
Lifted in the air out to right. Braxton giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Vance Horner will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities.
And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. A couple of number 22 will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Let's go, big dog. Swing time good, so then how'd I miss
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Oh my God, 0-for-3 and we got inside.
Andres Mendez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground. Number 22 stands in.
Number 22.
Here goes my hitting streak.
You can do it.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Right here, easy.
And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Doug Beck will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Ball and 2 strikes, here it is. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away. Bryce Perez gets a great opportunity to drive in some runs and add to this lead, but the double play is in order. Now the 0-1.
We need you right here. Let's go.
Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Run it out.
One there.
Yeah, you're out.
But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
And with 1 away, they were hoping.
Rob Casto will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever speed innings hasn't really.
Oh, what a play at second. And now a bobble, and he's not going to have a play.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this.
I wouldn't laugh. I would be like, come on. It wasn't
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he needed just a little help to get out of that 7th inning, but all in all, that's 6 2/3.
My voice is scratchy, but I'll see you guys in the next video.